One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Hancock Whitney Stadium in Mobile, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So South Alabama's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most. There's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kitchens. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Jaguars are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Jaguars decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Golden Eagles offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early, get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, we knew coming into this game that field position was going to be massive. They had their backs against the wall in their own opening drive, but a really nice job there on the run, third down, getting some breathing room, moving the sticks.
Using his feet to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Golden Eagles are marching down the field. Pulls it in. It's Heath.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the Golden Eagles are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind him.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Hand off to Jones. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Quick release by the QB. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D-end as he came around the outside.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Jaguars will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and...
Turning it on! Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pittman. Smashes ahead. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
10, South Alabama, 0.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Davenport. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Jaguars will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off-play action on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's Bullock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the big fella. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense in a split backfield. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Keith. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
17, South Alabama, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Woods. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Davenport. Finding an escape route. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds a little space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Right on the money. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Jaguars want to move quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Quickly out to the tight end. Lots of running room. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, and maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
And the Jaguars will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Looking to take a shot. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from touchdown. Southern Miss. And the beatdown has ensued.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing.
27, South Alabama, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Woods. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down for this offense. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Flushed out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Golden Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Briggs. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second. It's a seam wide open. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He wants to throw it. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And he tacks on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Woods. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Makes the quick grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. On the ground, it's Bullock. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. To the air, it's Davenport. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He's loose. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. So now it's second and long. Give to the running back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Final play of the quarter coming. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached a break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Pulls it in. It's Page. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun. Leaves it on the inside with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's
this is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue.
rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome, folks, to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, the home of the Tulane Green Wave. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Callaway. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Tulane's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And here he goes. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The receiver grabs it, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants
a deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Ball handed off. Fighting him off. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's past the marker and still going. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's second down here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Using his legs. It's Turner. Boom. He's in the clear. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Motion now from the tight end. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. 1st down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Chapman. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Gonna run it. It's Jones.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Pulls it in. It's Chapman. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Here we go on 4th down. Runs through the defender. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That solid pursuit, though, trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Oh, the pass rush gets home. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Tulane. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Chapman. Now here he goes. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Catch made on the out route. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
That's reeled in. It's Turner. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got a brace here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now? He's in the clear. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st down and 10 now. On the run, it's Jones. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Golden Eagles are going to cash in this red zone trip. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Touchdown, Southern Miss, as they put 6 more on the board.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Turner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Callaway. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here in this American Championship. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the American Championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Golden Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the out route. Here he goes. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Touchdown, Southern Miss. And their route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. And here's the return. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's in the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Golden Eagles pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The Golden Eagles are going to cash in here in the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Page. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Boy, Chris, about to blocking on this touchdown run. The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point splits the uprights. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.